Hey guys and dolls, it's Johnny here. You are probably wondering why I am right up in your face and so close to you right now. And the reason is because our topic today on day 2 is going to be an extension of our topic from day 1. So day 1's topic was thinking about outside of yourself, right? Your external space and the space that you can control. Today, we're going to talk about the internal space, the space up in your head. And that's going to be pretty enlightening for some of you. I get asked a lot, phase it out here a little bit. I get asked a lot, how do you stay in the game when you want to make change and you feel like you are just up against the wall? Maybe you've hit a plateau in weight loss, or you have hit a wall in your business, or you are just struggling to get through something. Maybe you can't even get started. A lot of times just getting started is a huge issue. Let me tell you a little story. So when I was running an intensive outpatient program at a private hospital in St. Louis, I had, it was an evening program. And so I had a lot of fully functioning, working adults who just needed to come to the evening program for an extra little push to get them through whatever it is that they were going through. And I had quite a few people who were addicts, and I had one client in particular who put a seed in my head. He came into the program and was just really struggling. His relationships were all kind of tanking. His business, he owned his own business, and his business was tanking. And he just couldn't get out of the rut. And he didn't really have any like major life trauma or anything like that behind it, but he had developed just a drinking disorder that he was an alcoholic, and he was a self-admitted alcoholic, and he wanted to quit, but these were his exact words. You keep talking to me and you keep telling me all these things, but I really just only have a desire to have a desire. And it was like, oh, mind blown, wow. So you're here. And he was there because he wanted to be. He wasn't there because anybody made him be there or anything like that. He was there on his own. And he just couldn't get past having a desire to have a desire. So he came through 6 weeks of the program the first time, and then ended up coming back again into the program a second time. Eventually, he was able to kind of push through. But here were some of the things that he did. Number one, he showed up. That's the most important thing that you need to do if you want to make a change. If you want to get started or push past a plateau, whatever it is that you want to do, you have to just do it. You have to show up. Okay? So the second thing that you need to do, now if you'll notice here, I work from home. I'm working from home this week. I have my earrings on. I have my makeup done, not just so I can do the video. In fact, let me show you my leggings for today, because these are really cool. I have can you see them? I don't know if you can see them or not. I have my Cleopatra leggings on today. And I have my cool shiny shoes that were a gift from my clinical director back at the hospital when I worked there. So here I am with my queenly Cleopatra tights on, and my shiny shoes and my earrings and my makeup done and my hair, because I not only showed up, but I'm showing up ready to go. I'm in the game. I could be in my pajamas right now. I mean, I could, and I could just hold the camera up here, maybe just put a little makeup on or do my hair or whatever. I could have done that, but I didn't. And the reason is because the second piece is, after you show up, you have to be ready to do whatever it is that you're doing. Whether you show up at school and you're ready to get your head full of information, or you show up in a business meeting and you're ready to, to get to work with your colleagues, or you show up, maybe you're just showing up to the gym, or you just, put your shoes on and get going. That's the second key to it. So show up and be ready when you show up. When I sub with the junior high school students, Every day. It's like, where's your pencil? Where's your paper? Where's your notebook? How many adults do that? It doesn't stop when we're in junior high. How many times have you shown up to some event, a meeting, an important meeting, and you didn't have your binder with you or a pencil or a pen? How often has that happened to you? How often have you shown up to eat healthy and you didn't have anything in the fridge that really called to you that was healthy? How often has that happened? So oftentimes it's not even the information or it's not even the doing it, it's the showing up and being prepared. So that's the second thing that we need to do. Now, the third thing that I want you to do is I want you to get in your headspace. So whatever it takes, when I sit down at my desk, one of the things that I do is kind of a little mini meditation to get myself, and I have my tasks that I do every day. So check my email, make a first post on Facebook, the easy stuff, the stuff that's just, I can knock it out really quickly, but it gets my head in the game space. When I show up at the gym, a warm up. Now, there's a lot of new science about warming up not really being a great thing, especially if you're doing resistance training or weightlifting, because you want to have that explosive movement. And if you're warming up wrong, then it's not just about getting the joints ready and everything like that. Some people actually do a full-on run. I don't do that with clients because I don't do that with myself, because you're burning off some of that energy. So unless I'm actually running that day, I'm not going to do a full hardcore 10 minutes on the treadmill. I'm just going to get my muscles moving and then get to it, because I need that explosive power behind my movements so that I can do the work that I need to do. So I get in my headspace. I do the thing that I need to do in order to get myself there. Now, the other thing that you want to make sure is that you have your systems ready. And your systems are just what I was talking about before. So, I have a list of things that I do every single day. And I make sure that I go through those systems, especially when you work for yourself. You're not told necessarily what the systems are. And there's a lot of different types of systems out there. If you're working with a business coach, for example, there's different styles of things that you can do, but you have to have the tasks set down. And I have a list. I actually put it on a Google document so that I can modify it as I go. And I get all that stuff out. My first 10 minutes after I do my little mini meditation, my first 10 minutes of every single workday are just kind of going through my list and making sure that I have anything that's distracting to me. Say I have something that I don't have to do today or I can't do today, but I've got to get it down. I just jot it down, get it out of my head and get it down on paper, because that's the most important thing. And then finally, after you've done that, after you've shown up, you're ready to go, you're in the space, and you have gotten in your headspace, and then you have, done your daily tasks for the day, then the next thing is listen to your instinct as you go. If you need to get up and get a break, take a break. If you need to, push harder, push harder. Listen to your instinct as you go, because that's really important. You need to really think about how badly you want it. How bad do you want the outcome? If I'm not focused on my nutrition and writing down every single thing that I eat when I want to lose fat, I'm not going to lose any fat because I'm not focused on it. Maybe I have just a desire to have a desire. How bad do you want it? That's what you have to ask yourself. So I hope that was helpful for you guys today. And we'll have another video tomorrow. I'm really excited about doing these videos. This is a lot of fun. And I love spending time with you and sharing. So post your comments, definitely ask me questions, tell me topics that you might want to hear about as we go through this journey. But that's it for today. I love you guys. Mwah! I hurt myself. I'm trying to hide my finger right now because I hurt myself earlier. So shame of Band-Aid. But anyway, I love you all and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay.